Everybody, good morning. Happy Monday. It's Mark, it's Elena, it's David. We're hanging out with a cup of coffee that probably could use a little bit of a warm up right now. Yeah, maybe getting going. It could be a little bit tough on this post Easter Monday. I don't know how you guys did over the weekend as far as chocolate and church and all the fun stuff connected to Easter goes. How was your Easter holiday? We'll start with Elena.
It was good. A lot of chocolate. So I'm like in a chocolate coma this morning. But I also want more chocolate, and there's just so much my mom gave me. So I'm like really excited to leave work and go eat that.
David, I know that you were talking a little earlier. You were doing some egg hunting, so to speak, maybe with
Yeah.
of course, obviously some treats inside those eggs.
Yeah, she had fruit snacks and chocolate. She actually liked the fruit snacks better. I was a little surprised there. But at the same time, it's a treat inside of an egg, and she was doing a good job. Except I had to influence her to find more of the eggs. It was mainly because I wanted the candy inside, but she caught onto that really easily and just like stopped and put down her basket and started going through things in the middle of the yard.
How many eggs did you hide for, Lainey?
I don't know. That's the problem. That's one thing I realized whenever you hide eggs, you need to keep count of how many that you actually have. Just so that you don't discover one in like the middle of summer as you're mowing the grass.
Do you guys hide Easter baskets for both of your kids, or do you leave them out?
See, that's the thing. I've never heard of hiding an Easter basket. When I was a kid, we used to have the Easter basket out, and then you'd find the eggs.
Right.
Oh my God! My parents would hide the Easter basket so good that it would take me and my sister literally hours. Like I would have as a child a breakdown because I couldn't.
I was about to say that.
Mom is telling you go look for the basket while Dad is out buying it.
Exactly.
It's to delay the process. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people hiding the Easter baskets, but boy, I think that'd be stressful if I went through that as a kid.
I don't know. Yeah, it was stressful. I will say that.
Be like, I can't even find the freaking basket to start.
Now, when I was asking you a moment ago before we jumped on your Facebook Live, Elena, if Buffalo, we've got our Polacos, our Romulos, our Stefanellis, Peggy Gray, all the great chocolatiers here in Erie County. What about up in Western New York, where you're from?
Definitely, we have one that my mom always swears that the sponge candy is the best from. It's Watson's. So we get all of our chocolate from Watson's. So it's like, it's kind of like what we have here in Erie County. But I'm biased, so I do prefer Watson's when I get it. So I got an Easter basket full of those chocolates. So I'm just so excited.
Is Watson's just a one location, or are they all over?
It has a couple locations around Buffalo, but yeah, mainly just in Erie County in Buffalo. That's where all of theirs are. So I'm excited to go home. Can you tell? I just want to go eat chocolate.
I had to do the double duty thing when I was making my chocolate run. I was at Polacos, thought I had everything taken care of, and then the phone rings, and it's the wife saying, "No, you've not. You've got to go down to Romulo's now too." So I did Polacos, and then immediately went from Polacos.
And the thing is, you can't question it. You just go. You just go.
I mean,
everyone involves chocolate.
They're both delicious. So yeah, I wasn't going to argue with those marching orders.
When the wife calls for chocolate, you stop what you're doing.
Exactly. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I snuck a little bit of both. Okay, even though the chocolate was for the wife and the kid, I got to taste myself.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that's what I was going for. Really, the Easter egg candy is not for the kid; it's for me. After a while,
Right.
Like you can't have all this candy; it's not good for your teeth.
You're like, Lainey, stop eating all the candy.
She's so funny though. She was actually more interested in the egg. She was taking the candy out and just playing with the eggs after a while. I'm like, what kind of kid are you? Who does this?
You're like, I could have just hid eggs and she would have the same amount of joy.
Satisfied.
So, Elena, I know we're officially going to wrap up the Erie News Now Sunrise Bracket Challenge tomorrow after Baylor and Gonzaga go at it tonight to decide who wins on the men's side. I'm not bragging or anything, but I think we were matched up head to head, and the boss put us against each other. David against
Sammy
Stone from Happy 927, and then Brissa and Molly are going head to head on that. But I think I got you.
You got me good. I knew you got me when Ohio State lost to Oral Roberts.
But I had Ohio State too, so that didn't necessarily.
Right. And then I had Iowa winning, Illinois and Iowa going up against each other. And then they both lost. And then Michigan was my last one in the Final Four. And then they lost. And you have Gonzaga taking it all. So we'll see about that.
Show of hands, who had UCLA going to the Final Four?
Not I.
I did not. I had Arkansas and BYU. BYU didn't even win a game, so that was my upset pick. See, the thing is, like, I don't know how we calculate this. Was it just like whoever gets the winner, whoever has the most in the final?
I know. There's
Right.
absolutely no structure.
There's no structure. There's no math behind this.
You got to figure out if it's close enough to even try to do some math. I don't think Elena and I's matchup is even close enough.
No.
Yeah.
What, you want a dozen donuts from Mighty Fine? Is that the deal?
I can't even remember what I won. I won just a chest full of pride. That's what I've got right now.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
See, I have Gonzaga. I had Gonzaga in my final game playing Illinois, but losing to Illinois. So with that being said, then I obviously should pick Baylor to win it.
Yeah.
Molly is in the most. Molly won right off the bat when Brissa took Clemson to win it all.
UConn. She took UConn.
Well, she was
Oh,
going.
she took UConn. I thought she took Clemson.
Well, she was mixing college football and women's basketball.
I think so.
Oh.
So anyway, I don't think we're going to declare a big winner, but we will.
Who's the best non-loser?
Yeah, exactly. Whose bracket is the least crumpled up?
Well, Mark, you have a 1 pound Mighty Fine donut with your name on it. I can feel it now. So.
Sounds about right. I will take it, but I'm going to need a day or two of.
I was about to say after this weekend, all the eating, I haven't eaten that amount of food since 2 weeks ago. Yesterday.
I mean, just to quickly give it was my wife's birthday on Friday, so we had lots of food for that. March Madness on Saturday, so we did the chicken wings and everything for that on Saturday, and then of course big Easter dinner on Sunday. So. Yeah, I'm going to be till probably Thursday before I even have a bowl of cereal at this point. No, that's impossible.
No, right? I'm like,
food-filled weekend.
David's like, I haven't eaten like that in 2 weeks. I'm like, I ate like that like 3 days ago.
Yeah, yesterday it was like ham. It was all the good stuff combined with the candy. That's considered a cheat day, isn't it?
I think so.
In a food coma.
Did you go nuts with ice cream yet, David? Since Lent has wrapped up.
No, not yet. Actually, no.
I forgot.
I've been really good. Yeah, I'm not giving it up altogether, but I was going through so much candy this weekend. I'm like, there's no point in ice cream. Like let me give it a little break. Let me get rid of all the sugar in my system. Then I'll add it all back.
I did ask what people's favorite part of Easter was, and so I can go through a couple of these. Adam says, "Watch the sunset at the dock with a bird flying by."
Oh yeah.
Chirping. Let's see. These are coming in unfiltered. Rose says, "Hi from Warren. Grew up in the country. Mom would hide the chocolate Easter eggs all over the property, not the baskets, Elena. Just the eggs. 150 acres. So hours. If you could find them in hours, you did pretty good. Took the family dog and helped find them.
Now you can use a drone to help you out.
I know, really.
And then an addendum to Rose says the family dog was a German Shepherd, which maybe Rose knows. I love German Shepherds, so that was good. And Francine says her sister, who was is getting better in health, was on a ventilator, got taken off on Easter Sunday. So good news for Francine on there. So so good to hear from folks about their favorite part of Easter Sunday. I got to say, it was the dinner for me. It was delicious dinner, great stuff by my wife, and sneaking a little of the kids, Romulo's and Polacco's chocolate. Those are my two.
Can't go wrong.
For Sunday. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate everybody who stopped by on Facebook this morning. We'll see you back here tomorrow at about the same time. I'm going to guess that Brissa will be back in the mix. I'm sure David will be back with us as well. Elena, great job.
I'll try to be. If I'm not, come knocking on my door.
We will come knocking. We'll come for sure. But great job filling in for Brissa. Elena, thanks.
Thanks, Mark.
And we'll talk